Hey ladies, it's Ashley, and as part of our Lashes Leaders series, our training tips, I chose to talk to you about samples and how to make your own samples. Right now, corporate, the samples that they were offering are on back order. So from the beginning, I have made my own samples because I feel like they are better. I know that when we used to have pigments, they came in a little package, and that's not always convenient for the customers to get the product out of. So I've been making my own for almost 2 years now. The website that I use to order the containers for my samples is Cosmedix, I think. I don't know how you say it, but it's QOSMEDIX.com. You can also get containers on Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. So I want to show you what I do with these. Also, reasons that I give people samples. Sorry, my throat's dry. Reasons that I give people samples. In my Facebook parties and my VIP group, I use them as the product for giveaways or fun little contests. You don't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on giving away products, although it is a tax write-off, but you don't want to give away an entire pigment when you can separate it up and give them in smaller portions, and then you have a returning customer that says, oh my gosh, I love that product and I really like that color, so I'm going to need to order the full size. You can also, I do it in my VIP group for stuff. I do it in my parties. I post the next 3 people to host a party with me will get this and this and this sample pack. I also have created a hostess packet, and I don't know if you guys have seen this in our team page, but it is for my hostesses, and it talks about how a party is ran, what expectations there are for them, and there will be more on hostess coaching. Crystal's going to talk about that in one of these videos. But my hostess packet, I also send a sample pack with, and I send them like a pigment, a lip stain, a lip gloss, pretty much whatever I have on hand. I send like three samples. I'll let them touch and feel these products, get them on their face, and take their own pictures and post them in their event and help their party out a little bit because their customers trust them. So to get started on what I do, anything in a tube, like, well, I guess the Glorious Primer, yes, the Glorious Primer is in a tube now. Glorious Primer, the Divine is also in a tube, but I have the bottle still. Our BB creams, even if you want, this might be a large sample, so this is just an idea, but the primers, you would order one of these, and I have some already made up. It's really easy to transfer these products into here. Woo! And all you have to do is squeeze this to condense the air, and as you're squeezing this into the new tube, just letting go here, and it will just suck it in. Really easy, not a whole lot of mess with it. So that is what I would put in a tube like this. Would be our primer, our moisturizer, our BB creams, and I probably wouldn't put the concealer and the primer in those because I have smaller vials for that. And this website has everything you can imagine as far as containers. And they also have the transfer tools that you'll need, like a little spoon for your pigments or the pipettes to suck out the foundation. So let me show you what else I have. I have small little lip gloss and lip stain containers. And how I do that is I just use the pipette to suck it out because this is airtight and it doesn't spill. You can insert your pipette past the air seal and suck it out and just transfer it into here. And these are actually also air sealed. So that transfer is also super easy. And another tip I have for you, this is one way to get your collection of the lip glosses and lip stains if you don't have the new Prisoners kit like the new girls do. Order the set of 15 lip glosses and transfer 3/4 of the actual lip gloss and break it up into the samples and use the rest for yourself to make your own pictures, your own videos, stuff like that. Have it on hand to put in your trunk that everybody's going to be earning with the incentive cruise points, and have it so that others at your one-on-ones and your in-home parties, they can actually see the product there as well. So don't use all the product in your samples. Keep some for yourself, like kind of like this. I have a little bit left in mine. That's mine. I used all the rest of it as a sample. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. I know ordering samples is it's your personal choice, but reinvesting in your business by creating these samples is definitely a good idea. Some of you might not be in the position to do so, but you can use your hostess rewards that you earn for yourself to reinvest in your business. You don't have to actually spend the money out of pocket. So these I use for the lip glosses and the lip stains. You can't really do a whole lot with the lipsticks. Another thing, and is the pigment containers, and they come in a huge package like this. You can also order the labels to go with it. So what I have done is I put our pigments in these little containers and write on the label there. You can get, I think I did like 10 samples with each pigment. So that's quite a bit. You don't want to send your customer, you're sending your customers a sample. Remember that. You're not sending them enough to utilize as a full-size product. 1 or 2 applications is really all they need from their sample. And so just keep that in mind, because I know when I first sent samples out, they probably could use them for several applications. I got a little bit generous in how much I was sending out. So I would use these containers here for pigments, our mineral concealers, our mineral powder concealers. You can also use them for the blushers. Now, the blusher used to come in a loose powder like this, but because they do not anymore and they come in an actual compact now, you can break this up. Put the pigment in a baggie and break it until it is fine, like our loose powders, and you can get them in these little containers. You can also do that with our pressed powder. That is up to you. I still have my old containers that I work from, so that is how I get those, but you can also break them up. It sounds kind of sad, but you can. Let's see. So the pigments, and then also I saved the container once I've broke up into samples. I saved the old container, and now I have another container to send the products in. And the lid, this little lid pops out. Next, foundations. So anything with a dropper, like our foundation, our Uplift Eye Serum, and even the concealer and the primer, I would also recommend for this. These little perfume vials. And to transfer them, I use the pipette, or these actually have a small enough tip that I can just squeeze it in here. And again, it's only for a sample. They really seal well. It's only a sample, so you don't want to give them a whole bunch, but they can actually withdraw it from the container with the little wand that's inside there. And in a permanent marker, I just write on the side what color they are. With the foundation, I got 10 samples out of just half a bottle. I still have the other half. to add to my makeup trunk. So I just divided up 1/2 of the bottle, and I did the same with the eye serum and the primer. So those are perfume vials, and all of that is available to order on the website. And like I said, you can order the tools as well. I told you about the different ways to send them. Okay, so another sample container that I ordered is they have the little spray kind that you can use for the Divine Moisturizer. You can also on this website order just testers for yourself to see if it's even the product that you want, and it's free to do that. I think you do have to pay a couple of dollars in shipping, but you can order different things, and that's what I did. I got a couple of different of containers to visualize, and this is one that I am planning to use for 3 different